in the Hispanic community. Eugenia Welsh and Nellie Hernandez are here to tell us more about their additional resources for people at risk and developing the disease. Eugenia and Nellie, good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having us.
Why don't I start with you? Tell us a little bit about the organization, Eugenia.
Sure. Alzheimer San Diego is a local independent organization dedicated to helping families and someone affected by dementia. And we're really here to provide support and services for what people need today. So we provide education, social work support, social activities, volunteer respite, really a wide range of services.
Are there some unique needs in the Latino community that you're finding?
Yeah, we find that people are somewhat less likely to come to us for help, so that's why we're so happy to be here today, because really to get the word out that we want to be a welcoming, accessible place for all people to come and get the services they need.
Nellie, let's talk about Alzheimer's just in general and maybe dementia, similar but different, and what are some of the signs and how do people prepare for something like that?
Well, let's go back to talking about how not only the signs and the symptoms might affect the general population, but let's talk about also how the signs and symptoms are often missed by the Latino population, because really the Latino population still has so much stigma associated with this that we oftentimes don't miss miss the symptoms and signs that might not be common or thought of as this is part of normal aging, which is not true. In turn, unfortunately, because we do look away from these symptoms that are happening, whether it be repeating words often or forgetting what the use of an object is, getting lost in our community, being disoriented, all which are symptoms. Sometimes we don't know where to seek help, or we look away thinking, listen, it's just part of normal aging, which is not true. We oftentimes, again, don't reach out to the local resources to get medical attention.
Tell me about some of the early detection and the treatment options.
So some of the early detections and the treatments office that are available in the community are often also not sought after. But what I want everybody to know, that you can start by knowing your reference point, and you can get your reference point or your baseline that you can start working with your doctor with by coming to our office and asking for a memory screening, which are available at no cost, whether you speak Spanish as a preference or if you speak English. It doesn't matter. Reach out to us so you can get that memory screening done. That really is the suggestion that I have for everybody, to take that first step.
Yeah, Eugenia, you're shaking your head. What's a memory test? What do they do?
A memory screening really gives a baseline of where you are with your memory. You know, we recommend mammograms at a certain stage and colonoscopies, but how do we really know what someone's baseline memory ability is? Because there are math questions and all kinds of questions in that test if we don't have a baseline. So to have that maybe even earlier than when you start seeing symptoms.
I would think it's so frustrating for the person who's maybe going through this because they get frustrated, right? You keep forgetting things, but then their loved ones also might have a difficult time with it too, especially as it gets even worse and worse.
Absolutely, and someone with dementia is going to have good days and bad days, and I think often that's why people say, okay, we have to go get to a doctor, get something figured out, and then somebody has a few really good days and then they push it off. Yeah. So it's really about taking that first step and being proactive so that the person with dementia can be a part of their care planning.
I know you've got a lot of events on different nights, and I know you've got a walk on the 19th, and if people want to get more information about your organization, you have a website, right?
Yeah, alzsd.org.
Okay.
Our walk is October 19th at Balboa Park, and we have a full range of education programs, support groups, so I recommend checking out our website.
Eugenia, Nellie, thanks for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate all the hard work you're doing.
Thank you.